So, aren't you tired of sales calls that go nowhere? Or worse yet, or how about you have clients that bail on you, right? When those things go awry, and it's business, it's not always smooth. Sometimes things don't go the way you plan, but if you are building a brand from the beginning, you can avoid a lot of these obstacles. I'm going to dive into this today. You probably have at some point experienced this, unfortunately. I am so sorry. But you know what? It's a part of running a business. But as I said before, building a true brand will save you time and energy time and time again. It really will. Because what you're doing when you're building a brand, and I'm not talking about aesthetics here, not just aesthetics alone. That'll help you out. All your designs will help you out. But I'm going beyond design, and I'm talking about brand strategy here. And when you're strategically, you're really making this tied to your business and you're building the brand in this way, your brand, you will pre-screen your clients and avoid a lot of hang-ups and headaches. Promise you that. You will. Because what you are doing, you are basically weeding out people who aren't the right fit for you as an owner, you and your business, because you've already set the tone for the business, your business, you and your branding, you and your brand, what you stand for. You've already declared that. So as you're building a brand, what you should be doing, you should be cultivating messages, putting your message out there, that you're hitting the pain points and all the interests of your potential client. That's what you're doing when you're advertising your business in any way. Like what we're doing here, talking live, or you're out there on social media, or maybe you're doing traditional ads. However you're promoting your business, the message you put out there, you're already signaling, calling to that ideal client and saying, hey, girl, guy, target audience, this is what I'm about, and this is the information that I bring, and this is the value that I hold, right? You've already done that. So by the time people start picking up on this, and remember, it takes about 7 impressions before people start to get used to you, start paying attention, stop swiping, and start perking up and listening to what you have to say. So you're consistently putting your message out there. You've already created a brand. You're clear on what the message is from the very beginning. That's a big part of branding, is knowing what do you even stand for as an owner, what is the value that you bring, and then really putting that out there consistently. Hey Cassandra, thanks for joining. I'm talking about here eliminating a lot of headaches by building a brand and how this will serve you here. If you do it right from the beginning, not just design here, but really doing this strategically. So, people have gotten those impressions. They've seen you. They're hearing about you. They're learning more about your services, right? What you're doing when you're doing that and you're setting the right message is you're setting the tone for the experience. What is it like when they're either hiring you as a coach or consultant or whatever model your business has, right? They are getting a sense of what that is like. So immediately you're already saying, okay, this is the skills that I have. You're already putting out there, right? This is the skills that I have, so people know that, they're aware of that. That's what you're doing with your message. This is the transformation that I bring, right? Because at some point you need to say, and you should always be saying this, how your business benefits your audience, right? Bare bones, that's going to keep you in business. What is that? What is that transformation? What do they get? What's in it for them? That's, everyone wants to know what's in it for me. So you're putting that out there. You're letting them know what's in it for them. They are hearing it. They understand that. You move further than that. What you're doing with your branding is you're saying, okay, not only what's in it for you, because you can get the service that I provide from any Joe Schmo, anybody else out here, but also as a coach, are we the right match? My personality may be like introverted or extroverted, or, I may have a different approach, a different method, different style. What you're basically doing is saying, is my method, is my way of doing business, is this ideal for you? And are we a good match for working together? And you want to do that, use your brand to do that, because when you're working with your clients, chances are you're working with them for a long time, right? If you're doing coaching, chances are you probably have some sort of program that's a couple of months and you're working with people for a while. And so you have a relationship that's going. So you really have to have a match, because otherwise that experience is not going to be fun. And yes, it's business at the end of the day, but you want to make sure it's a seamless process, that you guys really gel, so that your client is happy in the end. You know, you have a complete understanding because you already had that match. And you yourself, you can do better work because you enjoy the experience. So it goes both ways, and that's what you're doing when you're creating your brand from the beginning. You're already setting that tone so you can eliminate all that guesswork. You're not going into the process saying, I don't even know if this person's ideal for me. You're not doing that. You're already from the very beginning saying, this is my approach. Does that work for you? And that's part of your marketing, right? You're putting that out there. So for your potential audience, what it comes down for them is seeing, like, okay, I see what you're about. I see the value that you currently bring after my 7 impressions, after I've seen you for a while. Let me see if this is actually right for me. And that's when you get people, yes, Shane, setting the tone. That's when you get people, and it's really important to do that, by the way, because, like I said before, it's going to save you time way ahead of time before they even book and become a client. Because once they start, they, meaning your potential audience, hops on a call with you, that's what you want. If they hop on a call with you, yes, that's a win, because you already know, okay, that person is interested in what I have to offer, not just that, but there's already a match being made there. They've already signed up to talk to you because there's already an interest. You already know they're pretty much halfway sold that you are the person who's going to help them out. And that's what you want, right? So you don't want everyone to sign up for your services because, yeah, you can't serve everyone. You want the right people to sign up and say, you know, help me out. I think that you are the ideal coach. You're the ideal consultant. I want you to help me out. And that's what the beautiful thing about it is, because once they get on that call, all the hard work is already done. The conversation should be seamless. The sales call, you know, you want to sales call, however you label it, sales call, fit call, whatever you label it, that call becomes a much more enjoyable process, and it doesn't feel salesy or, you know, that kind of feeling, because it's now just a conversation of, well, is this ideal? Do we match? And we already know this. I already did all the branding. You've got all the messages. You already know the expectations. Now it's just seeing, okay, are we 100% ideal for each other, right? It's a relationship, and that's what you're doing. So at the very beginning of your business, if you're doing that kind of modeling, like coaching, doing that sort of work, then your branding will help you. If you're doing something like a launch, for instance, if you've built a brand, then you've eliminated a lot of the guesswork because you've already created a community. You know, your branding will build you up and give you a community so that by the time you launch your next service or your next program or whatever you're debuting, you're launching, you've already gotten the attention of people who are willing to buy, people who are interested, and you don't have to have that fear of a launch that's going to crash and burn. Worst case scenario, you don't want that to happen. But if you've done all the homework ahead of time, like I keep saying, you're going to save yourself not just time and energy, but if you're doing something like a launch, you're going to save money too, so you're not wasting that on ads and things and processes and systems that won't serve you at the end of the day because you haven't built a brand. So what you want to do is consistently put your messages out there, right? Consistently let people know about the experience you're giving them. Consistently grow your audience and build that relationship. And if you're doing this correctly, like I said before, it will serve you. Your business, your brand will serve you from the very beginning throughout the lifespan of your business. It'll continuously keep helping you. It'll always benefit you. So I am giving you a little PSA here and some tips on building a true brand for your business so you can save time, energy, and dollars in your business, okay? So if you need some help with this, you're trying to like unpack this and trying to figure out now, okay, so am I doing this right? You can hop on a call with me. No obligation here. We'll talk it through, see what's going on in your business. I will drop a link below and we can chat more about your branding and where you are right now in business, okay? So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. See you next time. Bye.